Welcome everyone to the 2025 CCOC Rumble Premium Live event. We are starting the night off hot with the match to determine the inaugural CCOC champion. Contended between this current competitor, our winner of the 2024 CCOC Rumble, Just Legs. After going through a grueling Rumble match, even though they came out at number 30, they won the inaugural CCOC Rumble and have punched their ticket here to see who will become our first ever champion. Of course, they are facing the current number one contender who got their way into this after winning a grueling bout of actually for the Flavored Malt Beverages Universal Championship. Mysterious competitor with a list of championships under their belt. It's no surprise that they won this number one contenders match to lay claim to trying to become the first inaugural CCOC champion. You can feel the vibe in the arena shift after all the excitement of Just Legs entering. A real clash of styles. The energetic Ball of Legs versus the dark and mysterious Crow. Truly, whoever wins this match, it will be a champion to remember, someone who has really worked their way up to absolutely memorable superstars. Now, it's unsure of what we can truly expect from this match. Just Legs, we know for their kicking offense, their desire or penchant for using their many legs.
The following contest is a casket match! There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner! Now, let the match begin!
As we know previously, the Crow requested a casket match, seeing as they were already number one contender when Just Legs won their spot from the Rumble. The Crow was able to call their shot and set up this in an unorthodox match style that we've not seen before in the CCOC Rumble. As was explained, the goal isn't just to down your opponent and pin them, you must be able to put them in the casket. Now this seems to favor the Crow, but it's also no DQ and Just Legs going straight for a chair, knowing they needed to even the odds against the Crow in one of their signature matches. But it wasn't enough. The Crow saw it and was ready, really taking the fight to Just Legs right away, making our Rumble winner on the back foot already, but Just Legs turned it around and is already using the casket as a weapon. This is going to be possibly a brutal match, but Just Legs seems to be trying to make it a quick match. Doing all the damage by the casket will be easier to throw, and Crow is already in. Can Just Legs close the lid? Crow defends, Crow blocks. It's not quick enough, and I believe Just Legs might have been... It was a bad hit to the head. Does not look like they have been busted open just yet. Going for another weapon, Just Legs favoring the sledgehammer. Anything to help them even the odds. I'm not sure how they hold the sledgehammer with all their legs. It's a very interesting style Just Legs has. But, oh, the Crow going into, again, this will just damage one of Just Legs' legs, but it won't be enough. There are no countouts or submissions in a casket match. The Crow also going beat for beat on the striking game. The Crow also a known striker. Now, Just Legs we know... Oh, and Just Legs is in the casket, but can the Crow take advantage of this? They daintily close the lid, but Just Legs kicks it open, and it sends the Crow flying. What an opening of that casket. And yes, as we know, Just Legs is a competent striker with all that many legs. It's really all they can do. But the Crow also is well known in their striking, a lot of knee and leg-based offense, but also look at those claws. A hit from those claws can do a lot of damage. We're not sure why they are allowed, but they are allowed. It also doesn't matter in this kind of match, as we see. Just Legs keeps pulling out weapons, so the Crow is using anything they can. Just Legs back in the casket, but the Crow cannot take advantage. Instead, they're closing it now. They don't want to risk anything. I don't know if they didn't realize Just Legs was out of the casket. I think they should have. Just Legs was there. And there's some of those chops with the claws. A headbutt. Real brutal striking from the Crow. And also just doing everything they can to just control the pace of this fight. But Just Legs kicks them off. Goes again for another leg-based grab attempt. So far, it's been real hot out of the gate. Real brutal. Just a real actual fight. Not as much wrestling, more just hitting each other over and over, which is what we expected from two top-level strikers. Now we're moving away from the casket, but the Crow now using the sledgehammer that Just Legs brought in, but once again, the sledgehammer not getting use, and a wonderful reversal by the Crow, but another leg-based reversal by Just Legs. No one is keeping the momentum and taking the full upper hand in this fight. Which makes sense. These are both competitors at the exact same level. And once... Oh, Just Legs bring out the shovel. A key tool from their time in the forest. But once again, they are having trouble keeping a grip on their weapons. Probably used to the fact that they're all feet and no hands. And the Crow, once again, trying to slow the pace, get Just Legs down, setting them up for the casket, but seems to be confused because they forgot that they closed it. Prepping it once again, but Just Legs has already moved around. Is not even set up for, and once again, a weapon is in play, and it gets used. The Crow taking out their baseball bat. One that they were gifted to them by Sting after the Crow took over the powers of the Crow. To see that, you must go back into the CCOC archive, which has unfortunately all been lost due to a fire. We had nothing on the cloud. It was all on film reel, actually. Why were we still using film reel? Because here at the CCOC, we care about quality. And film has such better quality than digital, but either way, back to the fight. Just Legs, once again, taking that shovel. However, the Crow, seeing this, does not want to enter the ring. Just Legs kind of guarding them, realizing it was a bad move to pick up the shovel, drops and taunts, and apparently that worked. They got the momentum, dropping the shovel, baited Crow in, thinking, oh, well, there's not a shovel anymore, allowing Just Legs to take control of this match, getting the Crow in the coffin. Are we going to see a quick end already? It's been all Just Legs right now, but once again, not taking the opportunity that was set up to close the coffin. It seems both competitors are struggling with the coffin part of the match. Not surprising for Just Legs. They've never competed in a casket match before. However, the Crow should be used to caskets. The Crow sleeps in a casket. But they seem to be really thrown off right now. Maybe... But, oh, once again, the Crow put in. That was a hard hit. They look almost out. Is Just Legs going to end this already? No, the Crow is still in this. It's anyone's, but they're taking time to rest on the outside. Maybe get their baseball back. No, they're instead going for a chair. And once again, only the Crow has been able to truly make use of these weapons, battering at the many feet on Just Legs. Oh, however, that whiff cost them, and Just Legs is taking control back. They're shrugging off those chair shots to their mini legs. Much like a Hydra, when some of their heads are weakened, others will take control, just like Just Legs. When a few of the legs are weakened, they have plenty more to cover for them. And once again, trying to weaken the Crow with submission-based offense. Maybe... Oh, and Just Legs went for the leg drop. They went and they hit the leg drop on the Crow. That would weaken them, and right back into the casket. However, unfortunately, that closed the lid. And Just Legs is taunting again, not realizing the Crow is still up. Is still in this. However, is really dazed from... Oh no, it's a reversal! Right into a dropping... A Scorpion Death Drop, again, gifted to them by Sting. When Sting transferred all of Sting's powers to the Crow. And oh, what a whiff on that drop kick by Just Legs, but it doesn't seem to matter. They're still getting an upper hand on all this grappling. Again, it's hard to grapple against someone who's all legs. They tend to always win. There's just so many of them. And it seems like the Crow is fading on energy, again, after taking that devastating leg drop onto the outside on the padded floor, which is harder than the ring. Are they down enough? No. The Crow is still fighting, however, the fight is a little weaker. Does Just Legs have this? They're resting, and no! The Crow still has fight in them. However, how long can they go in this match? We're seeing it all vanish, but they have their baseball bat again, and Just Legs is not allowing that. The slowdown on the Crow after taking that devastating leg drop, they don't seem to be firing on all cylinders anymore. And, oh, Just Legs doing a shooting dart on the apron. However, the Crow bounces right back. It seems that gave them some adrenaline. They dodged the shovel. However, Just Legs is still just winning on the grappling game. However, great dodge. Fantastic. The Crow hitting a strike. Claw to the face. They're trying to choke out and break all the legs at once. Trying to get Just Legs incapacitated enough to hopefully get in the casket. But Just Legs, again, kicks them away. And a series of brutal kicks to the chest and stomach. For another counter by the Crow. Breaking out again. No one in this juncture. It is back and forth. No one can take over. However, the Crow, devastating headbutt. They seem to be sizing up Just Legs. Have they finally gotten steam back in this match? Launching the outside, setting them up for a devastating boot. Showing that Just Legs is not the only person who can be a master of feet. Going for a close, however, Just Legs is still a lot of fight in them. However, they are starting to tire. They seem to still have a little more energy in them than the Crow, who has gotten this second win, but how long will it last? And finally winning a grapple over Just Legs in the corner. Oh, is Crow's getting ready. Powering for it. Oh, great back body suplex into the corner. However, once again, Just Legs up immediately, counters it, and that's another leg drop. Leg drop. The shoulder might have hit the shovel. Oh, and they seem to weaken the Crow. They're setting them up for the casket. A Just Legs super boot. Is this it? with that flurry of strikes. Is this enough for the Crow? No, they're not done yet. They're not done yet. It's getting close. Just Legs has stomping so hard on the casket, trying to really shove it in. No. The Crow, I don't know how the Crow keeps doing this. They won't die. They do not give up. This is just like when they won their first title. But finally, the shovel connects. But only one strike, and it seemed to have fired up and angered the Crow. Oh, they're going for it. There is the Raven Bomb. They hit the Raven Bomb. Now using the shovel against Just Legs, but showing, no, that's not enough. And, oh, a strike into the back of the neck. They're setting up. They're trying to hit it. Can they hit it? They're going for... Yes, it is. The Nevermore. They have hit the Nevermore. Is this it for Just Legs? They're weakened with a Raven Bomb, a shovel shot, and the Nevermore, and a final boot. Is this it? Is Just Legs done and buried in the casket? But no, the Crow missing on taking this opportunity. Is this enough for Just Legs to recover? The Crow deciding to close it from the floor. It hasn't been working from the apron. Maybe having this leverage. But no, it wasn't enough. I think they wasted too much time to get into that position. Just Legs bounces up. Once again, this shovel and the fight for this shovel has been crucial to this match, but I'm not sure it has been worth it for either competitor. With Legs whiffing again. But now, tired back and forth. Who will remain standing? Both these competitors have given it their all. They have almost nothing left, but a hard right by the Crow. Those metal claws, I don't know what Just Legs is thinking. Their kicks can't match the power of those claws, but the Crow is saying, keep giving it to me. The Crow is not done. Can this be it? They're setting up Legs. They're getting ready to get them over. Right in the casket. Again, both these competitors can barely stand. Crow doesn't seem to have that much energy to even push down the casket, but Just Legs is floundering to kick it back up. And once again, just neither of these competitors will say die. This is what it's about, folks. This is about crowning the inaugural champion. Both of these competitors want to be the first. It doesn't matter how long you hold the belt. There's only ever one first. And finally, Just Legs taking the Crow's bat and just hammering. Taking out all their limbs. Furious by their striking game. And now, multiple shots to the head. I don't know if... This is horrible to watch. This is disgusting. But this is what it means to be the first. So what it means to both of them. But the Crow shaking it off after those brutal strikes. I didn't know we didn't do selling anymore, but the Crow just... This is what that means. They just won't say die. This has been what we've seen from the Crow throughout their entire history in the CCOC. Which, of course, has all been burned up in a terrible fire. But just trust us, folks. They've had a history of never giving up. And finally, taking their bat back. Putting in some revenge to Just Legs for the punishment they got. But Just Legs shrugging it off. Standing up, a few of their feet busted open, but they have plenty more legs to stand on, and wrestling back, both these competitors have put such a brutal beatdown on each other. I'm amazed either of them can still stand. Just Legs has extra feet, so it makes a little more sense, but still. Oh, a weak reversal there, but it's got Just Legs in the position, going for another leg drop. A third leg drop. Can the Crow survive? The Crow counters. Not allowing for it. Getting them setting up. Onto the announce desk. That is, of course, our decoy announcers. Myself, commentary Donnie. Safely calls from behind the curtain. However, because it would be weird without an announce deck, we have 3 decoy announcers and a beautiful beautiful spinning bomb on the outside of F5 variant. And the Crow's not ready. They're not done yet. They're ready. They're setting up the announce table. But Just Legs wisely and smartly rolled themselves back inside to be safe from being out there and rested just enough time. The Crow kind of stalling and cleaning off the table gave Legs just enough time, and Legs went for the sledgehammer but decided against it. Probably thought that was the shovel. Was that enough time to let the Crow rest? Doesn't seem it. Some strong knees in the corner. Some more kicks to the back. And right over into the casket. Is this the opportunity for Just Legs? They're going to close, and once again, the Crow fights back. However, it's getting lower. Just Legs slams the casket, and this is our winner, ladies and gentlemen. Our winner, Just Legs, and the inaugural first ever CCOC champion, Just Legs. And the Crow now done and buried in the casket. That was incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Two incredible competitors, but only one could last.
I must have the wrong house.
Sister?
Oh, I missed you so much.
They waited up all night for you, you know.
It's a long way from West Africa.
Oh, real coffee.
He's here.
I brought you something from far away.
Really? Oh.
What are you doing?
You're my present this year.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Gods of the universe, I come here to raise an army. Today, we'll fight! I'm counting on that. How exciting! Feel the power of
Thor: Love and Thunder. Rated PG-13 this Friday.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match! Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Elimination occurs when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
Hello, friends and foes. Welcome back. We are finally at the match you've all waited for. It is now time for the 2025 CCOC Royal Rumble match. Here we have entering at number 1. You know him, you love him, you think he might not exist. It's Chicken Bacon. What a incredible competitor to get number 1. I believe Chicken Bacon has been saying all year that they wanted to start at number 1 to prove to everyone there is such a fucking thing as Chicken Bacon. That finally, if they can win, go from 1 all the way to the end, no one can deny them. No one can ignore them. They will finally be remembered. They look in excellent shape this year. A more serious entrance, they've had a very, very long year of bulking up, trying to get noticed, trying to have people remember them. Will it be enough? Number 1 is not an easy spot to win from, even if you're a competitor that could possibly go unseen, and forgotten throughout the whole match. However, that's not the Chicken Bacon of today. The Chicken Bacon of today will force themselves to be remembered. But now, who has drawn number 2? Oh my goodness. Chicken Bacon might have a challenge here.
Drew number 2 from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Back.
From
weren't sure if he would make it. We still aren't quite sure who this man is. But after his shocking appearance in last year's Rumble, the Caretaker has returned, a terrifying man. Chicken Bacon should almost hope that the Caretaker doesn't believe in him, that the Caretaker will just enter the ring and not believe anyone is there, but I can't believe that the Caretaker would think that. This is a calculating man, a mysterious man who's behind so many different happenings here in the CCOC, more than I can list, and most of which have, of course, been lost due to the burning of our video archive. With only last year's Rumble surviving due to it having to be recorded digitally for a contract deal with the arena from last year. Every other match that has been recorded was lost in a terrible fire. And also the fact that we have lost our DVD deal. Now, it starts up and you can already tell the Caretaker dwarfing Chicken Bacon. Even with all the impressive work they did bulking up this year, Chicken Bacon is just not one of the most popular pizzas. Not the strongest. They're not a pepperoni. They're not a cheese. They're Chicken Bacon. The Caretaker dwarfing over them, and already entrant number 3. Who could it be? Already shaking things up. These two have barely gotten started, yet they aren't even paying attention. And oh, those flames, those wings. This could only mean one thing, folks. Will it? It's Eric, fully charged up with their vampire powers, repping their faction of Bungo. Now as we've seen, as long as you were able to watch in the 3 locations in the States that we were televised before our archive was burned, Bungo has been running roughshod over the rest of the CCOC. They've had control. Now, I don't know the other members of Bungo. They all have been hidden. We're actually not sure if the faction has any other members. It might just be Eric with their vampire powers. However, they have been running roughshod over the CCOC, also dwarfing Chicken Bacon, but both of them, oh, great running dive by the Caretaker. Oh, elbow drop from Chicken Bacon. And you think Eric would team up with Chicken Bacon, but Eric with vampire powers, being a long-time vegetarian, wanting nothing to do with Chicken Bacon, 2 meat products together, and we're already at number 4. This seems to be a new competitor. Oh yes, they've just entered from our developmental. They are new. It is the Man of Munchausen, a dark and mysterious man. No one is quite sure. No one can really predict the Man of Munchausen. You always expect him to go one way, but then because of something you did earlier, he actually goes another way. It's very confusing. The Man of Munchausen is here, another mysterious, dark superstar. Would he team up with the Caretaker? A scary combination if I've ever thought of one, but Eric tried to go for it in the corner, but Man of Munchausen just dwarfing them as well. Man of Munchausen is big. I would be terrified by a tag team of the Man of Munchausen and the Caretaker. 2 big, spooky boys, but they don't seem to be teaming here. An accidental kick to the back, or maybe deliberate. Eric does hate Chicken Bacon. We're already at number 5, everyone, and no. Hold on. This can't be right. I thought they were arrested. They were put in jail. How did they get out? It's the return of the Tricycle Killer. I was told, who let them bring fire into this building? I'm sorry, this match, actually it's the Rumble. You can have weapons. They better take that flaming bat away from the Tricycle Killer. They should not be allowed to have that bat. Another terrifying. We are only 5 in, everyone, and we already have 3 people that I would shit myself if I ever had to meet in person again. I do commentary from the back, so I am safe. but the fact that we already have the Caretaker, the Tricycle Killer, and the Man of Munchausen, 3 terrifying folks, though none as terrifying as the Tricycle Killer, might be the tiniest person in that ring, but they do murder people. Don't let anyone convince you that they are not actually a murderer. The Tricycle Killer is a killer. We're still not sure if he has to do with the death of Tomato Jim. And, a lot going on. And again, number 6, they are coming out so fast. I feel like it gets faster every year. Oh, once again, another coming up from developmental. You love him. You hate him. He'll call you out in front of your parents. He'll ride around on a bicycle telling you to go to school. It's Tony the Narc. Tony, a disgusting, disgusting person. He'll tattle on you for anything. Literally a despicable man. Sure, he hasn't killed anyone like the Tricycle Killer, but honestly, I would say he's worse. Now, I don't believe in the prison system, and I believe in prison abolition, but this man should be put in the deepest prison, deep underground, locked away from everyone, because he's just an asshole. Like, you can't do anything in front of this guy. He'll tell management on you immediately. He sucks. Oh! Eric? Oh, Eric going for the bungo drop on Tricycle Killer. Eric, again, a believer of peace, not liking murderers. But, of course, Tony the Narc goes for him. Tony Narc goes right for the guy who goes for the Tricycle Killer. Get this frickin' guy out of here. But, luckily enough, Chicken Bacon going for Tony. The ring's filling up, with a bunch of a big asshole, but 3 scary guys. I feel bad for the next person called in. I'm just... Hold on. No, wait, hold on. That's my music. Why are you playing my music? I already... Oh, alright. So, it seems I am in the Rumble. It seems that I have to now enter. I'm trying to look as cool as possible. I'm doing commentary. That's... that, of course, as we all know, that is my commentary mic. I also have a lav mic on. You can see it. And I got styling tips from my friend the Crow. But I don't want to be here. Yes, please, get Man of Munchausen's out as I get in. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. Let me go. Okay. Stop. All right. Okay. So, Caretaker's out too. This is perfect. And suck it, Eric. And sorry. Hold on, God, that hurts. No. Let me go. I need to call the next enter. No. Ah! While I rest here, it looks like Arthur Abernathy is back in. Luckily Eric went for Chicken Bacon there, but oh my god, is this what wrestlers do every week? Or year? I don't know how often we've been. I'm addled right now. But Arthur's back in. It looks like he's taking his sweet ass time, which honestly, take as much time as you want, buddy. I was told I never had to wrestle. It was in my contract. I don't want to do this ever again. No, I'm just gonna go in the... Oh! Take that, Tricycle Killer. So Arthur, stop it, you big, gangly bastard. Suck it. Frickin' jabroni. Alright, we can just calm down. Mr. Killer, please. Alright, get out of here. How do you like this? You think you're all scary with your traps and shit? What if I throw you to the ground? Sorry, I can't see who's coming in. My back is to it. Listening to the music. Oh, that sounds like another coming up competitor. Is that Chain-Smoking Baby? That's Chain-Smoking Baby. Again, they're new to the scene. They just came through developmental. But apparently, we allow babies here. Oh, God. This is hard to do both at the same time. I kind of just want them to eliminate me. Let me out! Don't stop me from jumping over, Mr. Killer. Just, oh. So, from my angle, that looked like Arthur Abernathy. He's cleaning house, hitting everyone's big moves. Big gangly bastard. Just kick me out. Let me roll. Fine, I'll rest here. I'll see who's coming up next. Once again, we are filling up in... Oh, you thought Chain-Smoking Baby would be the only smoker in this ring. It's the one, it's the only, coming up from developmental. It's Weed Ape Brian, the leader of the Weed Ape faction. A devastating faction that took the developmental by storm. We don't know if their teammate here, or teammates of Mary Jane Orangutan and Weed Smoke will be here, but Weed Ape Brian going right after fellow smoker, and sorry about that. It's, again, get me out of the ring, please, Mr. Killer. Mr. Killer, I'm just doing this so you can, like, reverse me, and what was that? It looked like chicken bacon from my peripheral. Threw out Weed Ape Brian right away. That was a top prospect from developmental, but just tossed out. Chicken bacon is not taking any prisoners, and neither am I with it. Eric, come on. Eric, god damn it. Just because you have vampire powers, just throw me out. You don't have to keep hitting me. No, Eric, don't. Eric, don't. Eric? Luckily, time stops whenever an entrant comes out. Maybe this entrant can save me. Wow, Eric's really strong. They've been holding me up for a good 15 seconds now. You just have to trust me. Luckily, this entrant has the longest intro possible. Making his return. And again, I have a great view from up here. Thanks again, Eric. The one, the only. It's Jason! A favorite to win this. Unfortunately taken out so early last year. But going from being entrant number 1 last year to entrant 11, Jason has a better chance to win this. Better than me as well, especially as, again, I'm still up here, about to be powerbombed. It's great all the competitors decide not to do anything while these entrances are happening. Oh, wait. Okay, we're back, and Eric just... Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, Eric got very tired there for holding me for so long, so... No, Jason! God damn it! Just... Oh! Mr. Jason, please, no! Why the back? I have back problems. Asshole. Okay, I'll just rest in the corner. It's hard to do commentary during this. Chain-Smoking Baby going for tricycle. Oh, why am I fighting? Just let them fight. Oh, luckily, to mess it up, she's in. The powerful Granny. It's War Granny! She's here, that she brought her tank. She's a favorite of mine. Maybe she can take out everyone and give me some cookies. I'm not quite sure. Please, just let me. I mean, hey, maybe they'll all kill each other and I'll win? I don't want to win this. Does anyone know that if I win this, do I have to do commentary for my whole match? I really not like that. Like, again, I'm glad for the slowdown. Poor Granny taking her time. I don't know why she's allowed that tank, but it is War Granny. Would you stop her? I wouldn't stop her. I couldn't stop her. I'm shitting myself. Why am I in this ring right now? Ulu Jason just showed up. Now we have War Granny and... Alright, we're back at it. We're no longer time. But it just dropped Abernathy with a sweet DDT behind me. Oh, Chain Swinging Baby going on. And can I get him out? Oh, and I'm sorry. I kind of missed. Oh! Psyched you out, Mr. Abernathy. See you next year. Again, you were mad at me for what I said last year. Well, now be mad at me worse, you chump. Oh, I think I can win this. Oh, and that's what you get for turning on me, Eric. We could have been partners. And now, oh fuck. No, Mr. Jason. Mr. Jason, think about it. Think about it. Ladies and gentlemen, Ubu Jason is finally eliminated. I just missed another. It seems, Chain Smoking Baby also. Sorry, I was still on the floor. I'm now gonna go back to my commentary booth and please, oh wait, I was walking away. Who was that? Who's out? I missed it. I'm unsure. It seems at some point Tony the Narc and the Caretaker were eliminated. I'm sorry, I'm back at my desk. I have my monitors. I apologize. Can you get me some ice while this entrance happens? And 3 Advil and some leeches. I got some blood damage and back to the match. It's Crispy! It's Crispy! It's Crispy! Crispy is here! Another developmental call-up. We've all been excited. The fans are screaming. The fans are screaming that it's Crispy. He's here. He's ready. The ring has emptied up a bit. Oh, it seems that Eric was also eliminated. Again, I'm getting my bearings. I apologize. It was very painful. War Granny now seems to be going for a submission on Ulu Jason, tiring them out. But this is Ulu Jason. Their cardio surpasses everyone. You're not going to tire them out. And Crispy going straight for Tricycle Killer, who's still in that with the help of Chicken Bacon. They'll finally get out that murderer, and no, Tricycle Killer's holding on. Can this double team of this Crispy Chicken Bacon, another possible tag team in the making? But we have another competitor coming in. It's non-stop. No. She's returned again for another Rumble. Back from hell itself. We see the garrote around her neck. They tried to kill her. They tried to put a stake through her heart. Returning once again, it's Margaret Thatcher. If the world wasn't bad enough right now, if we didn't have enough fascists in office, Margaret Thatcher busting out of her casket for another match. Wanting to win this Rumble, wanting to go on and take that belt. We can't allow her. And she's going for Crispy. Tricycle Killer, this is another person you should put... This is a person I'd allow you to kill, but it wouldn't stick. She keeps coming back. She's worse than the Terminator. And she's going straight for the Tricycle Killer. Someone that you think she would respect, but she likes to do all her killing with her bare hands and not through traps. Once again, another entrance. Oh! We all know, we go way back with this party boy. Calling up, making his CCOC debut. You know him, you partied with him, you love him. It's Bacchus, you know, from college. It's our good buddy Bacchus, the god of wine. That, so many good stories I've had with Bacchus, but also, I'm quite glad I don't see Bacchus that often anymore. He was a little much, but I'm glad to see that energy here in a wrestling ring. Maybe Bacchus can come liven this up, where we kind of have a ring full of killers and zombies. Maybe having a bit of a party with Great and Chicken Bacon still in this from number 1. Taking on Ulu Jason and War Granny. Chicken Bacon really wanting to be seen, really wanting to be remembered, as Bacchus is going for Crispy's arms, really trying to break down the power of our Crispy boy. But Bacchus just doing a party stomp. Bacchus is drunk. Bacchus is having fun. He used to always do this back in college. He would come and party, have some fun, and just start dancing on someone. It was funny the first time, but it got old. And we have, once again, not from Australia, but he wants you to think so. He's here to fight. He's here to do a bad accent. Oi, mate! Oi, cunt! Is Brian Butcher. The most Australian-American, but not Australian-American. He's just American. It's Brian Butcher, but don't tell him that, or else he will call you a cunt. And we're not sure he's allowed to say it as he is not Australian. It might be offensive. He is very stylish, though. But right out the bat, Margaret Thatcher believing she still has ownership over Australia and maybe even America going forward. Well, Chicken Bacon, you think he would team up well with Bacchus. Bacchus, a big fan of Chicken Bacon. He does believe in a tricycle killer with a wonderful tricycle salt onto Uwu Jason, but taken out by War Granny's War Bomb. Just, it is brutal right now, and Bacchus, hang on, Crispy. Crispy, hang on. We don't want to see Crispy go just yet. We know that Crispy doesn't usually last long and usually goes quickly, but you know what? It's fine if it stays a little crispy. Chicken Bacon! Once again, another elimination by Chicken Bacon, taking out Tricycle Killer. Chicken Bacon really came into this match with something to prove. But once again, Crispy going for the shout out loud, taking out Margaret Thatcher. Well, Brian Butcher eliminating Uwu Jason. Once again, the big man just can't seem to get it in the Rumble, being taken out by a fake Australian. Embarrassing, but embarrassing for the return of our beloved Uwu Jason. It just doesn't seem to be his year. And it may never be until the rights are figured out. But anyway, back into the match with Bacchus. Bacchus trying to take out. We've got a bit of a pause between entrants, and Bacchus once again. Bacchus doesn't think you can party while it's Crispy, but Crispy's not allowing that. Well, Chicken Bacon going for Butcher. Chicken Bacon on a tear, not letting anyone rest, but getting distracted by War Granny, who Crispy's for, and we have our next entrant. I'm amazed that they're here. They're here in exile. They can never go back. It's the Time Criminal. You can tell just by looking at them, seeing their jacket, their glasses, and their hat, that they are on the run from something, and they are blending in the best they can. Another beloved fan of partying, as long as they always party like the year is 1999, which is where they escaped to from the future. This Time Criminal, can they shake it up? Again, a new entrant in the Rumble, and Chicken Bacon with another. Chicken Bacon with a double limb, throwing out the party boys of Bacchus and Time Criminal. Chicken Bacon on an absolute tear. Is this Chicken Bacon's year? It doesn't seem anyone can stop them. They have been in. We are at number 18 coming up, and Chicken Bacon has been in this match for 25 minutes. Our longest competitor right now, our Iron Man. But just that quick as Time Criminal went in, we got another person, a beloved creator, an internet darling. They are finally here in the CCOC. The internet has been yelling for Slut Pig 69, making their debut. A beloved enforcer all over the internet wrestling scene and the internet sex worker scene. Some don't understand Slut Pig 69, and some get confused because they support sex workers, but they do not support police, as police are not part of the labor movement, and police unions have nothing to do with worker unions. But all his wonderful work on the indies has really had people gloss over the fact that, yes, he is a fucking cop. But we are still happy to see Slut Pig 69. But War Granny's not. War Granny does not believe in the military-industrial complex. War Granny destroys the military-industrial complex. with War. Look, War Granny is not consistent and coherent, but they have always been here. But Brian Butcher taking out War Granny, things have slowed a bit, but Margaret Thatcher, again, hating the fake Australian. They're both American and pretend to be Australian. Two of her least favorite things because she believes they should go back into the Commonwealth. She goes there, and once again, Chicken Bacon with another limb. We thought we had a future tag team with Crispy Chicken Bacon, but Chicken Bacon says, no, I am enough. I am enough on this pizza. You need nothing else. And once again, oh, they're here for vengeance. Their greatest enemy is in that ring. Look out, Margaret Thatcher. Here comes the tornado. They're spinning. They're heading right toward... Are they going to go straight towards their enemy? As we know, these two have had a searing rivalry for the past few years. A feud that goes down in the ages. Some want to see these two go again, but the Tornado ignoring Margaret Thatcher. She tries to eliminate Chicken Bacon, but Chicken Bacon says no. As the Tornado... Did the Tornado eliminate someone? War Granny! Tornado has eliminated War Granny. As Chicken Bacon goes for Margaret Thatcher, with both Margaret Thatcher and her arch enemy both on the ropes, yet to have interacted. They seem to be steering clear at this point, as Tornado just rests as Margaret Thatcher gets worked over. And here we have number 20. Wait, I think, yes, it's the real Helen. Yes, I have it here that this is in fact the real Helen. You can easily tell. I mean, just look at them. It has to be the real Helen. I don't know who else this could be. With the crowd is excited. Look at them. They're in fantastic shape. They've cut their hair. They're taking this more seriously. They, just like Chicken Bacon, want people to remember, want people to be like, yeah, that is the real Helen. They don't want people to be confused anymore, but right off the bat, not a great entrance as the Tornado is spinning all over the place, taking out Brian, but oh, the real Helen cares not about the weather. Also cares, real Helen fucking hates cops, going right for Slut Pig 69 as Chicken Bacon goes for the detestable Margaret Thatcher. But Slut Pig, oh, Margaret Thatcher somehow going after the police, a little confused. And oh no! Brian Butcher has eliminated Chicken Bacon! Chicken Bacon has been eliminated, ladies and gentlemen, after an incredible 30-minute run. And right off the bat, we already have a new competitor. It doesn't matter. You honey up that swag. You know them. You love them. They're absolutely real. It's the Cum Goblin! Oh, that swag is getting honeyed up. They're ready. We are at number 21. We are now deep in the weeds. This is a great spot for the Cum Goblin to come in. Again, the Cum Goblin was in at number 8 last year and did not last that long. Actually, number 10, I'm sorry, our producer has corrected me. But the Tornado has also been eliminated at the same time as Chicken Bacon. Chicken Bacon, again, what a showing from Chicken Bacon. Even though they didn't win, I think that they proved that they do fucking exist. Even though that person can't see them, I see you, Chicken Bacon. And Margaret Thatcher is gone. I'm sorry, I was hailing Chicken Bacon, but just as quick as the Tornado's gone, so is Margaret Thatcher. Even though it didn't blow her away, the win still came for her. And now we have number 22. Oh, they're back. You love them. You can't live without them. Daddy's got Mama Bango. What are they? Who are they? When are they? Nobody knows. But here, another competitor who came in very early last year at number 5. They're now in at number 22. Well, we go back to the ring, and Real Helen really taking it to Slut Pig 69. They do not like cops, but also then taking Daddy's Got Mama Bango, but just to get them out of the way so they can take that fucking pig out of here. Oink oink, motherfucker, but Slut Pig 69 is not ready to go down yet. Not for free. Not in. Oh, Butcher Brian. Butcher Brian going, and the Butcher's Bomb, as he likes to say, to Cum Goblin. Again, we tell him that is not an. Oh! You thought we had enough Bryans in the ring. You kind of hoped we were done with Bryans. We're not, because here comes Pandemic Brian. It's Brian. During the pandemic. I don't know what else to say to you folks. They're up from developmental. They haven't really done much, being that they have been hanging out during a pandemic. There's not much there. He learned the trombone. It's pretty cool. I mean, he had a lot of free time during the pandemic, but here's Pandemic Brian. Now, can he stack up with... Oh, Daddy's got a Mama Bango. Going for it. The Mango Bango on Real Helen. Well, Slutpig69 is going at the Cum Goblin, who's feeling... And, oh, Pandemic Brian is getting sick and hit the Corona Buster on Slutpig. But Pandemic Brian looking a little green in the gills. Oh, beautiful jumping knee at Cum Goblin. Well, Butcher Brian is going for a beautiful Butcher backbreaker on Pandemic Brian. Busting him up, and I can't think of any other B words. And oh, here we go. Number 24, disgusting. It's the king. The king of misogyny is here. Now, people, as much as you hate him, as much as you want to boo him, we have to point out that the king of misogyny simply has pointed out some misogyny. The king of misogyny actually doesn't believe in misogyny. The king of misogyny simply has called out people for their misogyny. It's a very strange name, but also, look at them. They're kind of a douche. But number 24, a great entrance for the king of misogyny, but once again, Real Helen hating that fucker, thinking that king of misogyny believes in misogyny, so the Real Helen going straight for it. And, I'm sorry, Slutpig69 looked like they were trying to run out, and king of misogyny just has dethroned the Cum Goblin, saying, none of that swag here, the whole Cum Goblin thing, the whole fact of gaslighting a woman, that's misogynistic. So King of Misogyny pointed that out by eliminating, and Pandemic Brian at the same time said, I'm the one true Brian, getting rid of Butcher Brian, who's had an outright pisser, according to them. Again, not from Australia. Now we have number 25, you can't stop her, it's La Llorona. And very fitting, could this be? Earlier this night, we saw La Llorona, former lover, former spouse, former partner, sorry, I got thrown off, not actually spouses, just legs, win the inaugural CCOC championship. Can La Llorona? If La Llorona wins this, they'll go and challenge him in an incredible first match. Lovers collide. And oh, Slutpig69 going for Pandemic Brian, but Pandemic Brian has said ACAB on their Twitter during the pandemic, so they can't deal with Slutpig69. And King of Misogyny also saying, hey Brian, you said some weird shit, and going for him, pointing it out, beating him up, but oh, Daddy's got his Mama Bango, going straight for that leg. It's anyone's. We are filled up right now with 6 whole competitors, and once again, the Real Helen really hates Slutpig69, and is really just putting some hurt. Real Helen's not even trying to eliminate him, just wants to beat the cops, and I can't blame her. But once again, number 26, another competitor, and who can it be? Who is it? And that was a beautiful Fisherman Buster by Pandemic Brian, King of Misogyny. And oh, you love him, returning from last year, the perfect baby boy, the second infant we somehow allowed into our wrestling world, wrestling universe. I'm sorry, I'm still a little addled from the earlier commentary. I'm on a lot of painkillers, and I'm getting loopy. But yes, it's the return of baby Jason, coming in at 26 this year, moving up from their spot of 19. This is a great spot. be a lot fresher than a lot of the opponents. A lot fresher than the Real Helen, who's number 20 being pushed out, and a lot fresher than Subpig 69, who so far is the competitor who's been in there the longest at this point, coming in at number 18. But once again, oh guys, got Mama Benga going for it. The Bang Baby onto Baby Jason. Incredible. As we get lucky number 27, it's, hold on, this person's not in developmental, this person's not, it's, oh my goodness, it's Dracula. It is Count Dracula here in his lizard fashion. And at number 27, we're the luckiest number in the Rumble. Look at him in all his snake skin, in his beautiful lizard fashion. I didn't know that we would have royalty. But how will he stack up against the King of Misogyny, another noble, another royal, already in that ring? But he is fresh. Go for first. Sorry, needed more water. Again, loopy. Again, I got the shit kicked out of it. And while you're Daddy's got his Mama Bango just throws La Llorona out with ease. It seems you can stop La Llorona. With Daddy's got his Mama Bango almost out as well. The King of Misogyny still at it, going for the count, saying, hey, I'm the only lord here. And Baby Jason also going. Baby Jason not a fan of misogyny, which, once again, the King of Misogyny is not misogynistic, though he is a douche. And it is starting to get really hectic in there. It's hard to follow all the action with Daddy's got his Mama Bango just kicking out the king with, oh, Pandemic Brian going straight for Dracula, saying he don't believe in no vampire. And, oh, Subpig 69 finally eliminated by Helen, who's been working so hard to get that fucking pig out of here. ACAB means all cops are bombed out of the ring. Again, didn't have a lot of time. I was kicked in the head and, oh, we're talking about misogyny. This guy, it's Charles de Gaulle. This asshole. He's here, he believes that only men should be in this Rumble. So I hope the King of Misogyny really takes it to him. As you know, Charles de Gaulle was known in his high school as being a big fan of sports, but hated the dodgeball team because women liked it. And hated dodgeball because women didn't like it, and since then has hated women ever since because he really wanted to play dodgeball. And look, he's got his dodgeball medals on his hat. Not that he ever played, but because these are the medals he wanted. These are the medals. Come on, y'all. This is number 28. I'm exhausted. Do we really fucking care about Charles de Gaulle? We want him kicked out. All right, and Dracula sneaking like a lizard through those ropes, truly embodying the lizard fashion, as Pandemic Brian goes for, and King of Misogyny getting to his Mama Bango, pointing out that Daddy's got a Mama Bango could be misogynistic. He's not quite sure, but it'll eliminate him anyway, as Brian is fighting another one of his creations. We hit 29 and, oh, I don't know if painkillers are worn off, or my head really hurts right now. Was it the bomb earlier? There's a deer dog. There's a deer dog in the arena. Give me some tinfoil. Can I get some tinfoil? As my production crew goes and grabs my tinfoil, deer dog's slow entrance to the ring. Oh, thank you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have my tinfoil. I learned from last year, and again, I already have a major headache from my ass getting kicked with the deer dogs in the ring. At number 29, another powerful late entrant. Now, deer dog's size does not stop their athleticism. Look at the hurt they're they're taking on the real Helen. Hurting their body and mind and going for the Cryptid Crush. They hit real Helen with the Cryptid Crush, but he popped right back up and went again for Dracula, believing Dracula pretty... Like, Helen's not going to mess around with any fucking vampires. And, my goodness, Charles de Gaulle just throwing out Dracula. A very shocking elimination. And here we have number 30. You know it. You voted them. It's the People's Champion. It's Santa Claus. And they're not here to bring you silly string. They're not here to bring you presents. He's here to bring you pain. The crowd on their feet. The crowd love him. He's the People's Champion. And can he go on? Go on to win the Rumble. Go on to win the title from Just Legs and become the true CCOC champion. He's ready. Now that's number 30. That's it, folks. We have one of these competitors is going to win this match. We are down to our final 7. Our final 7. We still have a lot of the ring to clear, but it's down to Baby Jason, Charles de Gaulle, the real Helen, Deer Dog, the King of Misogyny, our People's Champion Santa, who is teetering, but punched that misogynist, who's not a misogynist, off, and then Pandemic Brian, who seems to be getting sicker and sicker. And oh, a beautiful delayed suplex, but King Misogyny got out, went for the leg, and Deer Dog sees Brian sick, and Deer Dog hoists him out. Sorry, Brian. The pandemic's over. You're gone. And you're just a guy. This is a mythical cryptid. And one of the most terrifying beasts out there. Now, we have 6 competitors left. And it could be anyone's match. So far, the one who's been in there the longest, coming at number 20, is the real Helen, who's done some great work taking out Slut Pig 69. Really a surprising competitor after not making the biggest splash last year, but the real Helen is doing an incredible job really sticking it to more of these bigger names like the Deer Dog and Santa Claus and and Baby Jason. I was going to say the King of Misogyny, but I mean, he's fairly new. We don't love the King of Misogyny, but he's a douche, okay? Even though, like, he has a right to call out misogyny, we'll give him that. But, oh, Baby Jason doesn't care, smacking him. Baby Jason's here to stay. Baby Jason's showing that. And, oh my goodness, Charles de Gaulle with another shocking elimination, taking out the Deer Dog. It's very possible the Deer Dog's powers didn't work on Charles de Gaulle, as he has no brain. It's taken over with his... And this despicable Charles de Gaulle has eliminated fan favorite Santa Claus. How dare he? He has taken out some of the biggest competitors because he doesn't fear them because he's too busy hating women. Now, Baby Jason going for him, and King Misogyny going for Baby Jason, but staring daggers at Charles de Gaulle. A known misogynist, yet King of Misogyny is yet to attack him. I think his sights are a little off. It might be because Baby Jason keeps beating the crap out of him. However, folks, a big hit from Charles de Gaulle to Baby Jason. Charles de Gaulle is the freshest in this match, coming at 28. With everyone else coming in earlier on, but we're down to our final 4. One of these 4 competitors will be challenging Just Legs for the title. We have Charles de Gaulle, the real Helen, Baby Jason, and the King of Misogyny. Which of these competitors will make it all the way with... Oh, Charles de Gaulle, he's fresher. The real Helen has been putting a shift in, and real Helen hanging on, but Charles de Gaulle's not done, as King of Misogyny is still just... And Charles de Gaulle once again eliminating a favorite, with the real Helen putting in such a shift, being there since number 20, and being thrown out by the dastardly woman hater, whose freshest competitor, Charles de Gaulle. Charles now going after Baby Jason. Baby Jason being here from number 26, and King Misogyny here from number 24. Both of them in a lot longer, but King Misogyny finally pointing out how misogynistic Charles de Gaulle is with a devastating right hand. With their And, oh, big splash in the corner. Baby Jason. Both competitors out. King of Misogyny, he's calling to the crowd. He's pointing out. He's saying her. He's going for it. Beautiful frog splash. And Charles de Gaulle catching King of Misogyny in gut mid-air with that Superman punch. He insists you have to say man. Again, Charles de Gaulle, very misogynistic. The King of Misogyny should be having an issue with that, but really, it's just Baby Jason won't get off his back. Baby Jason, I don't know if he hates the king for his misogyny or just wants the crown. It is quite shiny, and babies are attracted to shiny things, but Charles de Gaulle and King Misogyny teaming up with the misogynist to eliminate Baby Jason. Now it's down to these two. Who'll be the winner? The prime misogynist himself, Charles de Gaulle, or the master of pointing out misogyny, King of Misogyny. Only one of these men will go on to challenge Just Legs. Who can it be? Who do we even want? Probably and it is! Pointing out the ultimate misogyny, getting rid of the ultimate misogynist. Your winner, the King of Misogyny. Going on now, has the chance to go and challenge Just Legs for their newly won CCOC title. This is a fight we can't wait to see. Thank you for joining us, everyone. I'm Commentary Donnie, signing off.